I thought today I would explain how to start donating plasma, at least as a general rule. I assume most of the plasma centers are pretty much the same for how you sign up. So to begin, what you're going to want to do is see if your plasma center has a referral bonus. I guess it mainly only matters if you have a friend or know somebody that's already donating. But for instance, where I donate plasma, almost every month they have a $100 referral bonus. So if I refer my friends and they mention me as the person that referred them, after 2 donations, I would get $100 extra as a referral bonus, which is really sweet. And I mean, if you play your cards right, you could even see if that friend will split the referral bonus with you for going in for your first time. So that would make it much more lucrative for you right off the bat. They usually have bonuses even for your first couple donations being worth more than a normal donation for a returning donor. So that's something to keep in mind for sure. But what you can expect when you first go, your first time donating, it's going to be probably at least a 3-hour process just because there's paperwork to do. You have to read through some things like the risks involved if you want to see a video based on, or not explaining all of the risks, but if you want to see a video that I just made about some of the negative experiences you can have donating plasma, I'll put that in a card. But anyway, you have to read through that in the paperwork. Just be aware of all the different little fine details of the plasma donation process. And once you do that, they'll have you do a physical just to check you out, make sure you're healthy and able to donate. And they'll also want proof of address, I believe, as well as your social security number and a bunch of different details that way. They'll have you do like a long screening questionnaire. Normally a normal donation takes me about an hour 30, hour 45 total to get through the abbreviated questionnaire, wait to get screened, and then hooked up to the machine. And by the time I'm done, it's been about an hour and a half, hour 45. So, but on the first donation, it'll be a longer questionnaire with a bunch of different questions about if you've been in contact with other people's blood or just weird things that would put you at risk, or if you've taken certain medications or gotten a tattoo, acupuncture, things like that could affect your blood. But once you take that long questionnaire, you've gotten your physical done, you've shown your proof of address and your social security number, filled out different information like that, and gotten the physical done, then you're pretty much set. They'll have you donate right after that. And after your second donation, you'll be locked in, ready to go. Every 6 months, and on the first donation, I believe they take a blood sample as well. I think it's every 6 months. So that's just going to be a small additional part to your donation on the first time. But they do really want you to come a second time. I believe they can't use your plasma if you haven't donated twice. I'm not sure why. Maybe they just need to just double check and make sure that it's usable. But make sure to go twice if you're going to do that. That way they can actually use your plasma to make medicine and things like that for those that need it. But yeah, other than that, where I donate plasma, I'm in a college town. It's really, really busy. So for a new donor appointment, it's usually booked out at least a week in advance. And so your best bet is probably calling first thing in the morning when this donation center opens and seeing when their next open appointment for a new donor is and just scheduling it. Because at least for my center, it's very competitive and it's harder to schedule that bigger time slot than it is just for me as a return donor to get on their website and just book myself out for the next 2 weeks when I want to go and donate. So it's a pretty streamlined process. I feel like like they've done pretty good job perfecting it, but you just have to be aware of certain things. Scheduling those first couple appointments can be annoying. But that's kind of my 2 cents and my tidbits on how to start donating plasma. I do recommend it if you're capable. It's a really lucrative side hustle, I guess you could say, with very little time spent if you don't mind needles. And yeah, I've heard in some locations, I guess in Utah where I'm donating, you don't get paid very much. I've heard in Georgia you get paid maybe twice as much as I do here. So I don't know. I would check with your state and figure out how much, I guess not the state, but check with the different donation centers in your area and see how much they'll pay you, because it could be more than I'm getting. So, but thanks for watching. I hope this video was informative and useful to you. If you liked it, please subscribe. I'm going to make more videos similar to this. I don't know. I'm just kind of experimenting a little bit here, but as new information comes to me about plasma and as I have new adventures in life, I'll be making videos. So thanks for watching.